Hello everyone, can you hear me? That'll be the first test. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I know it's not 10. I'm going to start a little early. Hello, old Bell. Well, I guess I'll wait and see if everyone can hear me. You can hear me and see me. Good. Michael Wells, Brian Jensen, Michael Erickson, Old Bell, Captain Vic, Jimmy Lacari, Treasure Hog, Walker Magnet, Tyler Evans, Thomas Allen, Randy Pulsifer, and Robin Miller. Good evening, all. Hello, Woohoo. Hello, Lorna Riley. Hello, Walker Magnet, my friend. Well, my coin room is fairly torn up right now. It's self-inflicted, but I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to stream. I think I've got at least 3 things working. I've got my screen for me working. I've got my full screen working. And I have my scope working. But if I tried to go to, let's see, Rhett's face cam, not working. If I try to go to Rhett's search cam, let's see, not working. If I try to go to Hudson's search cam, let's see, Hudson, full screen Hudson. Oh, wait a minute, I've got something over there. How's that possible? Is that Rhett's screen? That may be Rhett's screen. It is Rhett's screen. I've got something there. Interesting. Interesting. Hello, Jody Greenwood. T Brothers, I think I missed you. Who else is here? Maybe that's it. No, Rhett decided he did not want to be between Hudson and I any longer because he had to sit in a folding chair. He wanted to sit at the end of the other table where he could have a rolling chair, a big comfortable chair. And so I told him that after baseball lessons today, and we went and picked up our coins today, that we would get him reset. Because I knew I had the 15-foot cord that I ordered for the printer that wouldn't work for the printer. And that would probably get us there. Hello, Sean Gibbs. I haven't banged it on the side yet. So I started moving and hooking things up. And I moved Rhett's face cam, and I moved Hudson's desk cam down for Rhett. And I moved the box cam, which was Rhett's search cam, over to Hudson so that maybe it would no longer do the fading in and out without him wiggling it. And I got the, I thought I had the face cam hooked up correctly. And maybe it's just going to take a reset, I don't know. But it's not working. I didn't know Rhett's camera was working, but evidently it is. Hudson's camera, when I went to hook it up, the 15-foot USB cable I had is male and male. It wasn't male and female, so it would not work to extend Hudson's camera back over to where it was previously plugged in. So it's like, well, that's no good. So let's run down to Walgreens. They've got them, and I'll buy a USB extension cable at Walgreens. Walgreens no longer has them. So, well, CVS is just down the road. Maybe since Walgreens used to have them, maybe CVS has them now. Not so much. So I had to take the boys home because they had a little homework, and I'd had them. Guillaume, it's good to see myself this late. I've been slacking a little bit on my Coinsomniacs streams, but thank you. Hello, J Money. I had them since after school. I took them both to their hitting lessons, and then we came here and started working on this transition. After the transition, we were going to work on a couple more things. Jim Cantor sent me a big package of my 4,000 sub giveaway sitting right here on the floor. I don't have that open yet. The boys and I were going to open that. And my latest endeavor, yes, my latest endeavor. The grandkids always come over. Hello, John Jacobs. And the grandkids would come over and they want to go fishing. No, nothing wrong with sleep. And I've actually slept pretty good the last 2 nights, Walker Magnet. I'm back on my diet, seriously. I've kind of been holding for a while. And I've been sleeping the last 2 nights, although I hadn't slept the 2 nights before that, so that's probably part of the reason. So, I had to keep going and buying night crawlers because they like to fish. I put a bunch of fish habitat out last time they drew down our lake, and we've got a real good place for bluegill and some small bass and stuff, occasional crappie, right off of our backyard. So Rhett loves to fish, and the grandkids will come over and they'll eat worms. And I frequently then don't have worms. I'd always had worms, but they'd been in the refrigerator for long enough they became not worms. Hello, Jim Cantor. And so I decided the Casey's up the way sells worms because they're right by between 3 lakes. And the last ones I bought there were all dead. And I decided, I got on Amazon, I had watched a video somewhere that somebody bought night crawlers on Amazon and they shipped them to them and they were okay. So I ordered night crawlers from Amazon. I ordered 120. Hello, Wayne Vinicum, good to see you. And I got them in, and they had delivered them without telling me, put them in the 100-degree heat by the mailbox. Luckily they were in the shade, and they shipped them in a huge orange bag. And a huge orange bag is a tough way to store night crawlers in the refrigerator. So I was going to order some tubs for them. Southeast Stacker, good to see you. Nut worms for carp. A nice little ball of goo in place of that. True corn works good for carp as well. Yeah, Casey's night crawlers are all dead right now. Good to see you, Wayne. So, while I was searching for the little containers of to put my night crawlers in, I found a worm farm. And I thought, nightcrawler worm farm. Not a bad idea. I mean, it was basically his styrofoam cooler and some sphagnum moss bedding and some worm feed. And I thought, I'm going to try this. So I ordered a bunch of bedding, and I ordered a couple of containers, and I opened my worm farm, ordered my worm farm all from Amazon. It all came in, so I got it set up the other night. And my worms are alive. Good, Michael, no loss. I wasn't sure how my order of worms was going to do, but I put the cooler and the dirt in the refrigerator. Yeah, Lauren, this may not last long either. We'll see. You weren't supposed to use chlorinated water. If you use chlorinated water, you need to let it sit out for 24 hours. So I let it sit out for 24 hours. And then I poured it in my dirt, and I mixed it all up. And I put it back in the fridge, and you're supposed to then leave it refrigerated for 24 hours. Well, my worms were in the orange bag refrigerating for 24 hours. And then day before yesterday, I poured them all out and let them go for 24 hours in the worm farm, and then I opened it back up today, because then you're supposed to pick the dead ones off the top. I had about 8 dead ones. I figured out of 120 being in the 100-degree heat, that's not bad. It initially was a refrigerated box they shipped them in. So I along the way, I decided 120 worms weren't enough because this worm farm is meant to handle as many as 1,000, and my grandkids use a lot of worms. So I ordered 2 more packages of worms. And today, after we got the coin room reset for Red the way Reddy wants to hunt going forward, we were going to open Jim Cantor's package. We were going to take the worms, the new worms, out of the box, which they also left them by the mailbox, but my FedEx guy saved them and brought them down by the house, so I'm assuming they're okay. And we were going to dump those into the worm farm because they haven't seen the worm farm. Well, we didn't get around to that either. So the worms are still in the box sitting next to the refrigerator. We didn't get that done. So the evening did not go really as planned, but you know, such is life. So tomorrow, Treasure Hog is coming over, and we're going to put together part 2 of our auction. That we're having part 1 this Saturday. I noticed some comments on the auction on Saturday. Saturday we're going to do a live stream at 2 o'clock. We've got 4 boxes sold, 4 boxes available. Then we're going to do this mega, it's a 30 lot auction. It's all kinds of good stuff. I mean, nice coins. This collection has hundreds of coins in it, a lot of unique stuff. So Michael, mine too. The closet off of the room I'm in is my hunting closet, my gun safe, and all my hunting stuff. So, and my fishing room is on down, and then I got a fishing room outside on the dock, so I got stuff all over the place. Ah, it's a good idea, Shannon. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I don't know if the worms will breed and make new baby worms or how that goes. Hello, Baseman64. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, T. Levette. Good to see you. Adam Cole, it's good to see you. So anyway, if you've seen the auction, it's mega cool. It should be a good one. Coffee grounds are good. You know, I don't drink coffee, but I could steal some of Grammy's K-Cup grounds probably, I suppose. I need a fishing room. Yeah. Well, my fishing room is out on the dock with all my storage. It was all fishing, and now it's all floaties. So I kind of got pushed into the back half of the exercise room inside. So anyway, I wasn't sure what in this room was going to work since some of it's not even hooked up. I had Hudson crawl on the floor and unplug stuff and hook it back up where it went. And some of it's not working, so I'm not sure if it's hooked into the wrong spot or if I just need to reset or if I got to go through and rewire everything. I don't know. Hello, Janelle Sonoda. Good to see you. True, Michael. We'll have to find out. I don't know if in the refrigerator, in the dirt's the right spot or not. We're going to find out. You know, I never got into coffee. I love iced tea. And caffeine bothers my heart, so I gave up caffeine a long time ago. Speaking of which, I forgot my water. I'll be right back. I gotta have my water. All right, I have my water. Now I'll be okay. I've got cameras laying around. Yeah. So when I get up in the morning before Treasure Hog gets over here to put together part 2 of the auction, I am going to try to put the coin room back together first so he doesn't walk into a mess. We're not filming anything really tomorrow, so it really wouldn't matter, but it would matter to me because this is the worst the coin room has ever looked right now. It is not a good look. Put some grass and dead tree leaves in the worm farm. All right, I'll do it, John Jacobs. I will do it. You're welcome, Absorb Squid. You're welcome. Yeah, I've got boxes of copper pennies. Boxes and boxes of copper pennies. And I'm just saving them. One of these days. No, Jim, the package I was just telling everyone the day did not go as planned, but the package is here, Jim. It is making a little bit of a rattling noise, so I don't know what that means. But I'll try to get the package open maybe later tonight, maybe at the end of this video. You never know. You never know. Hello, Zinks. Good to see you. Aquarium snails. So anyway, I got to get my worms in the worm farm tomorrow. I have to get my coin room put back together, and I have to open Jim Cantor's package. Hello, Cole. Welcome. But I thought, so I didn't get the boys home, and I didn't get back home till 7, so I didn't have much time tonight for Grammy and I to watch Netflix. We did watch a movie. We watched a Chris Pine movie where he is ex-military. I don't remember what it was called. It was on Amazon. Yeah, it was so-so. We always watch a movie or a series or something on Netflix or Amazon every night. That's kind of our thing. Did you get a 64D penny with the eye on the edge and appears doubling and vibrating? Not familiar with that one, Absorbed Squid, but Shannon Smith or one of the other people here, if you're familiar with that, you could comment, please. An animal that would clean coins. Yeah, that PCGS would not know about. That would be cool. Treasure Hog, I think I saw Treasure Hog in here. I remember saying hi, Treasure Hog. We also need to get my my proof Morgans and Peace Dollars 2023 sent in to be graded. I need to do that. I also have to go back and watch Baseman's video from last Monday and see what he had. He had 3 topics, and I haven't watched it yet because I was gone. We went to watch a movie. We went and watched Oppenheimer, which was okay. Just okay, my opinion. A little slow and really long. But I thought, since we went to the bank today and I picked up the 5 Dad Learning coin boxes for this week's live stream, and one box, my weekly box of quarters is here. My weekly box of quarters is here. And last Wednesday night, I made a decision not to go live. I made a decision not to go live because I was going to hunt 2 boxes of quarters. And to that point, I had never found a silver quarter. Never found a silver quarter. So I thought, why bore you all to death with me opening 2 boxes of quarters? First box of quarters, roll 4 or 5, I found a 1959 silver quarter. Where are my silver quarters? Oh, I flipped them today and put them on my shelf. And I was in shock. And then roll 45, I think, I found another 1959 silver quarter. 2 silver quarters, first 2 I've ever found, and then the next box was a skunk. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with quarters going forward. If I'm going to continue to search them, if I'm going to start a quarter album, if I'm going to stop searching quarters altogether, because I am just edge searching them, and I know that aggravates some of you, but I'm just looking for silver. Because I had never found any, and now I have, and I know there's W's and proofs and good things in there that can be worth more than silver. But now that I've got my first 2 silvers, I ordered a box of quarters and picked up today. It's XXX1. It's a Fed box, but it is circulated. And I went ahead and ordered a box for next week. So we'll see. Tonight, I'm just going to edge search. But I got to get a bucket. I need a bucket. Not that bucket. Probably that bucket will suffice. Take the little bucket. Oh, also, if you all remember, I had some Paul Spare Time pins that I had bought, and they were really good ink pens, and they were very, very popular. We gave away like 300 or 500, and I thought, you know, hello Sam Wilson, we need more ink pens. So I bought more Paul Spare Time ink pens. And they're the same pen as before. They're a little bit different style. I'll show one off. And what I'm going to do on my auctions or for my donators, if anyone buys something on an auction, if you want to add a Paul Spare Time knife, I'm going to let you do that. And you can do that for $5 for this amazing multi-$100 value of a knife. Now, I may be exaggerating just a little bit. Walker magnet, I know you like those pins. I know you do. Do we need to kick out the younger kids before we open it? XXX1, it's possible. It's possible. But the boys are at home tonight, so we're in good shape. And so for $5, you can add a knife. For $3, you can add a Paul Spare Time pin. I'm still going to give them away occasionally. But if somebody needs Paul Spare Time pins, it's got my logo on there. This one is corrected. It is not a DDO. It has the right address for Paul's channel on it. So I thought I would do that. I saw Rob adding some stuff like that. So since I had those knives and I had those pins now, I thought I would add that in and see if anyone wants to add those to their auction when they buy auction items or donate. They're not silver, but I got 4 2000S proof nickels, kept one, and gave the other 3 to the boys. But very cool, Wayne. We don't find that many proof nickels, so really good find. Oh yeah, Jim Cantor, I was shocked because when I paid for the pins, they're unbelievably good pins. They write extremely well. They last forever. So I'm hoping these do the same. So Baseman, I heard you were at band practice last night. I didn't see you on Southern Metal while I was watching. So I hope band practice went well. I hope the band is doing well. And I'm going to open some quarters, and then maybe if Jim Cantor gives me the okay that it's okay to open my box on stream, that I may open my package from Jim Cantor. So we probably won't hang very long tonight. We'll see. Because now that I've got all this work together, getting the corner room working again before Saturday, and tomorrow being Thursday, probably would be best if I did some work. Probably would be best. So, with no further ado, I have my box of Qantas XXX1. These are the Brinks & Sons boxes because they have the holes in the back. Hudson looked through the holes and told me that this was a circulated box. Brown Sugar, good to see you. Welcome. So I think, play the quarter feud, exactly. I think we're going to do, I'm going to edge search some quarters, what I'm going to do. Hello, Jay Smokes. 65 3-cent nickel for $25. Yeah, you did good. You did extremely good for a 3-cent nickel for $25. Let me look here. We're selling a 3-cent nickel on Saturday at the auction. Let's see which one of these pages it's on. Let me see which one of these pages it's on. An 1866 Shield nickel that's worth $275 that we're starting at 70 is lot 15. Where's my 3-cent nickel? Where's my 3-cent nickel? I don't see it on there. Actually, it's our 3-cent nickel. There we go. We got a first year 1865 3-cent nickel, numismatic value of 45, CPG value of 38 that we're going to start for $15. So I'd say you did well at 25 bucks. You did well under numismatic or CPG value on that. So Jay Smokes, I'd say you did really, really well. We also have, I guess we have 2 first year 1865 3-cent nickels that we're going to auction off, and a Flying Eagle. We got some really, really cool stuff from the auction. Treasure Hog and I got a good buy on this estate sale that we picked up. So we'll see. Please open it. I'm wondering what's rattling around. We'll find out, Jim. We shall find out. So let me get back down on my box here. See if there's anything. If I found an ender, it might just be the end of Paul. And I probably wouldn't recognize it anyway, since I've seen so few silver quarters in hand. So let's see what we can find in my quarter box. If you burn through my coin budget for the next 3 months, well, stop going to shows, woohoo. You gotta buy from Paul. The good deals are from Paul and Treasure Hog. Remember, we was bidding on one the other day, and the next day I won another bid. Cool. Sam Wilson, for shame, you're gonna miss the mega auction. That's not good, Sam. I hope something really fun or really important, one way or the other, for you, my friend. Let's get my camera down and see if I can get this to where you're going to be able to see me edge search these quarters. If you're trying to get my attention with a post or chat, put my name in it. You're a lot more likely to catch my attention, like Walker Magnet just did. I'm searching quarters also, but I'm looking. You know, that little heart's right in the way, hoping to trip over a silver. I hope I trip over a silver, but I hope I do it from an edge search Walker Magnet. I put that heart right in the way. I suppose it's a good idea. There's no way I can move it. You can't read the most recent thing. The good news is my old Paul Spare Time knife did not disappear in today's resetting of the coin room. Baseman, you would not recognize the coin room right now. It is all tore up. I'm creating a new location for Rhett that he wanted, and it is a mess. Spitting horse. Man, I've heard you can correct that. If you go to the right vet, you can get the spitting horses fixed. Now, if I do this right, I won't even have to pick them up and look at them myself. I'll just look at them together. Y'all tell me if you see a silver quarter. I don't. I don't see a silver quarter. Boy, the two I found, whoo, they're obvious. They might be more obvious than a $50. There are several sites out there that list the quarter varieties. Wayne, I don't know which one. It's been a long time since I've searched quarters the right way and actually gone through them and looked for the varieties and stuff. But I know there are sites out there. Wouldn't surprise me if Southern Metal had a sheet on it. That one looks a little funky. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. It doesn't look funky silver though. It doesn't look bone white. And I see the clad in it, so it just really didn't even matter. Yes, silver ones are a different weight as well. I don't have it memorized on quarters. They're a little heavier on $50. They'll be a little heavier on quarters as well, but they would weigh different. That's one of the ways you can verify if you don't happen to know. But on quarters, it's very easy to know. If it's earlier, 1964 or earlier, it is silver quarter. Now you can find some of the more recent out of the silver proof set that are silver as well. You know, Robin Miller, I have yet to find my first Canadian quarter. And I've been doing my penny shorts and my dime shorts. I've not found a Canadian dime in forever in a bankroll. And I just started finding some Canadian pennies again. It had been a long time since I had found a Canadian penny, which is crazy because we used to find quite a few. So my Canadian stuff is running really low. So the Metal does have a list of quarters to look for on his website. I thought he did, Baseman. Thank you. I know JB Coins used to as well, but I know their channel's not exactly what it used to be. I don't even know if they still got all that stuff. Nothing silvery. Now, if y'all see a W, if y'all can tell a W from the end, let me know and I'll pluck it out. I have found some W quarters before. You know, we're down here in Arkansas, so you wouldn't think we'd get that many, but we got a lot of world travelers out of this area with Walmart, JB Hunt, and Tyson Chicken. So we do find a little bit of foreign stuff. Errors instead of varieties. Okay, Shannon. I'm likely to call it anything. I am far from a coin expert. What I know, I have learned in the last 3 years. And I do not have a lifetime of knowledge. We'll open that real shiny one there. We'll take a look at it. We'll see what that real shiny one is. Real shiny one. What is it? I'll get it face up here in a minute. I got too much light. Edith, it's one of the new women quarters, 2023 D. One silver quarter I ever found. It's, wait a minute. Silver quarter I've ever found was a 41 Canadian. Well, Baseman, until last Wednesday night, I had never found one. I've only found a single bat W. Right before COVID, the bank gave me every box they had in the vault. So we had a bunch of quarters, and we searched them, and we found several W's. They're in an album somewhere. All right, what do we got here? What do we got? I don't see anything that looks silver. I don't see anything. Walker Magnet never found a silver quarter roll hunter. Well, I hadn't until last week. 2 in 1 box. And I'll tell you, when I found them, they just about knocked me out of my chair. They were bone white, and it's like, there is no doubt. And then I remember people talking about the Canadian ones, and I thought, oh, I'll probably get tricked here. But I wasn't live. Y'all did see it. I did release that as a video, though. Y'all have seen the video. So the video is out there. This roll leaked. It leaked. Got a really white one right there, but I see the clad in it. We'll look at it. What's the equivalent of a 71 quarter? What is that? It is a quarter. It is a quarter. Can't see it very good. Which one? 2020. It had that much of a silver edge on it. But silver 'tis not. Silver 'tis not. Treasure Hog had the idea. That's why I started trying quarters again, because my dimes have been so stinking good. It's like, you gotta try the quarters and make sure that the quarters aren't great now too. And I don't know. It took me 38 boxes career to find my first silver quarter. Salt River Bay is a pretty cool design. Yeah, I agree, woohoo. I agree. Less than a week old coin hunting. You got a bunch to learn. I've been there. I still got a lot to learn, but we know a lot more than we knew 3 years ago. You can pick it up. Biggest thing is coin hunt, look them up. Answer the question for yourself a time or two. You've got a wealth of knowledge. Elton Jones has been a member for 4 months. Thank you, Elton. Appreciate you being a member. You have a wealth of knowledge in the chat. There are a lot of people that know a lot more about coins than I do. Walker Magnet's gifted 10 memberships. Well, thank you, Walker Magnet. You didn't have to do that. That's what I fear if I start a collection, is I'm going to be doing it for the rest of my life on quarters. Quarters is the only common denomination that we do not have an album of. We've got all the others, and they're all almost done, and I haven't even started quarters. To be honest, I bought the dime one from AppNex because they're too small for me to search. I had one get away. Look at all those new members. I'll read them here in a second. Nothing silver. Hubu's a member again. Is Hubu here? Thought you had to be here to get it. Too late for Hubu to be here. too late. Let's see. The new members are T. Levette, John Bryan, Call Cowboy, Crafty Dragon, Hubu, Jorge Martinez, Christopher Ty, Roger Ivy, Thomas tripped on a nickel. And that might be it. I know, woohoo. I know. At some point I'll want to start another set, but we need the 1909S VDB penny. We need the, what's it, 20 or 22 D, no D penny. We need the three-legged buffalo. We've got all of the, we need the 1916 Merc dime. Was up lurking. I don't know. Boo-boo, if you're lurking, you best go to bed. He might have been lurking. Walker Magnet, thank you for doing that. Just about everybody needs a 1909 and a 1916 Merc dime. I agree. We've got, I think we're down to like 19 Morgan silver dollars that we need. That one's going to take a while. That one's going to take a while. Oh, there's an ender that looks silvery. It's not, because I see the clad, but we'll look and see what it is. 2008 Arizona. Ooh, it even bounced a little funny. Catching Hoodoo up later than we should be. Bad Hoodoo. Bad Hoodoo. So we'll see if me finding silver quarters was a fluke. Especially 2 in one box. When you haven't even found one, you find 2 in one box, it's like, yikes. NC Prospector's been a member for 2 years. Thank you, NC Prospectors. We appreciate that. Sleep is optional. I need sleep. I just don't normally get it at night. Get a lot of sleep from 6 a.m. to noon. And that is not what I want. I'd like to go be able to go lay down, put my head on the pillow, and fall asleep. But just doesn't that happen that way for Paul? Nobody home yet. We're in roll 19. I think we're in roll 19. Will Tommy John get better Wi-Fi? Come on, man. We can't have you just leaving because your Wi-Fi is terrible. Boy, there's a thick one. We'll check it out. And a thick shiny one in the middle. Let me check out a couple thick ones here. Check out that one right there. And we will check out that one right there. And we will see what they are. There's rumors of my boat being done this week, my pontoon boat that's been gone for like 2 years. But I don't know if I'm buying it or not. Huh. One of the 2 I kept out to see what it was disappeared. 2023 D. So I guess we'll never know on it. We'll never know. Do appreciate the 35 people that are in here this evening. Thank you. Yeah, I don't see any silver there. Roll 21. soon as I can read your whole message there, Absorbed, I will read it. I can't see the whole thing because they added a little feature of the little red heart in the bottom right, and it's right over the top of your email or your chat message. What your scope is. Sure you can. I've got a couple different ones. This one is what? I gotta go grab the box because I don't remember. We may never know. It's an LMS is what it showed. LMS 700. I don't know what that tells us. Let me see where pause scope is. Pause scope. Pause scope. Pause scope. Pause scope. New pause scope is a VMS 700. If you Google VMS 700, you will figure out what my scope is. Because I don't have the box and I don't remember. It doesn't have the brand name on the outside. I had a Tomlov that I loved. A Tomlov scope that I absolutely loved. But it got to where every time you put a coin on it, or you touched a coin to it, it would short out. But it worked good. And the reason I've changed other scopes is because I have interesting one. I see clad in it. I have so many things hooked up to my computer that it won't let me use like more than 2 Logitech cameras. And the Logitech camera is my favorite. I think they're the best, personally. The scope, it won't let me use 2 of. My other scope, the one Hudson has, I don't have the link in this video. I'll put the link in the next video so you guys will know. If you want one that shorts out a lot, I could send you one, Adam. I was going to take it apart and see if I could find a loose wire, because I really like my Tomlov scope. If I was going to buy another one, I would buy another Tomlov, but I'm not sure why my Tomlov scope started shorting out. I don't know what happened. But the other ones are generic, except for this LMS 700 was not generic. It was a little more expensive. I like it. It works fine. Sometimes I find it has too much light, if that's possible, and messes me up when I'm looking for DDOs, because it'll show a shadow because it has so much light. But other than that, I really like it. But I forget the brand name. This one is 25. We'll be halfway through the box. Tomlov had sent me an email, and I sat on it for a couple weeks. They wanted to sponsor us and send me their brand new scope as long as I would do a video on it. So it took me 2 weeks to answer them, and they disappeared. They won't reply to my emails anymore. So I don't know if it was a scam or something, but they were going to send me a free Tomlov brand new scope, and I could keep it as long as I did a video review of it. So I guess that deal must have fallen through. And I got people, I mean, it's nice, but I have had a bunch of offers for sponsorship come through recently. But I have thus far turned them all down. Temu was one of the companies. There was a gold and bullion exchange company that sells bullion. and then 2 others. Netflix sent me an offer, and they would give me free Netflix. As long as I talked about Netflix occasionally. But we already have Netflix, so I passed on that one. So it's cool. Our one right now is Amex. All right, Wayne, have a good evening. My first one was about a $15 scope, Tommy John, and it worked fine, but it had a little rubber thing that you had to bend around to get it lined up. And then when I would move it around, it wasn't easy to zoom in and zoom out, so I upgraded from it. But it had fine quality. To it. We'll look at it. It's not silver, but we'll see what it is. We will see what it is. Where'd it go? Hey, it could be the old, that's not the right spinning horse that Walker Magna was talking about. 2001 Kentucky. That's what I thought, Shannon Smith, but it was legit. I talked to the guy. I don't know. They said they'd watch some of my videos, and I talk about Netflix a lot because Grammy and I watch Netflix. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but Temu was a little odd too. Personally, I've never purchased anything off Temu. Shannon, if you want to, they'll be here tomorrow. If you're wanting to search for varieties, my friend, there'll be $500 worth in the bucket unless I find a silver quarter or drop a bunch on the floor. Speaking of which, watch your ears. I'm going to dump my quarters right now. But I'd surely let you search them, Shannon. Treasure Hog and I'll be here working on the auction. You want to pop by tomorrow afternoon? Working on the next auction. I know it's killing some of y'all to watch me not search these by coin, and I apologize for that. No difference mint. Just I'm looking for silver. I don't have a quarter book yet. Ah, Tommy John's mobile now. Alright, well, it's good to be mobile. It's good to be mobile. Shannon, they're not going anywhere, at least not tomorrow. If they're still here Friday, they'll probably go back to the bank. But if you want them, my friend, they yours. Shannon would research our mom and pop penny boxes because we weren't checking for varieties. And he found a few varieties. That was a lot of pennies. And then I didn't have to take it back to the bank. Need to get Shannon to research my $50 because those are the troublesome ones to get back to the bank. They got a great new dump bank right now though, and they're so helpful. Our pickup bank is awesome. time for me to take them some snacks again. Shannon Smith still go well. There was a lot of them, Shannon. That doesn't surprise me. Well, I think we did 60 boxes, so. My brother and sister-in-law brought me this newest collection that is from a Bible study. At the church, they took over Bible study, and it was an old couple that had it before, and had a box of coinage sitting under the counter, or under a cabinet that they pulled out. So they brought me all that, and a bunch of them are rolled pennies. The rest of them I poured into one of my Be the Change jars, so it's full again to bring to the next coin show. By date. Wow. Ooh. Kind of like the look of that one, although I don't think it's silver. Definitely not silver. A little green look to it. Let's see what it was. Boy, a green 2023. Bessie turned green quick. Got 10 rolls left. So, Observe Squid, we have a YouTube coin show every year. It's been in Grove, Oklahoma. It moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma this last year. There's rumors about it moving again. It was the last weekend of June and first couple of days of July, and there were, I don't know, I suppose at least 100 coin YouTubers there, and a full show. We had several tables, several people that were hooked up with us from this community. Walker Magnet was there. Treasure Hog came over. Shannon Smith was there. Treasure Charger was there. Teacher 1388 was there. Southern Meadow was there. Baseman 64 was there. And I know I'm forgetting people. Hunting Southwest Ohio had to cancel at the last minute. And I assume it'll be about the same time next year. And a lot of, Shell Bell and Dan the Chicken Man Dan, drove all the way from New York, and they were there. We got to meet them. The year before, the show before, Michael Urich, one of our long-term supporters, was there from South Texas, drove a long ways. So it's a great coin show, but it's a long way for a lot of you. Long way from Wyoming, that is for sure. But we'd love to see you there. We'd love to see you there. Like I'd love to see a silver quarter, but I don't like my chances. I don't like my chances. 7 rolls left. 7 rolls left. You see, our sub count's been going up. We're almost to 3,500. I'm going to open the 4,000, so what I think the 4,000 sub giveaway is going to be. Jim Cantor found me something that I purchased off of him. We'll all see it for the first time except for Jim. It just got here in the mail today. Yeah, Michael Wells. Wyoming's a long way from a lot of stuff. Oh, spray the leak. Spray the leak. But we had a good time with everybody. There were a lot of people giving stuff away. We gave away Hudson's Collector's Kits to all the kids that were there. AppMex co-sponsored with us, and they gave away backpacks and coins and coin collecting stuff to all the kiddos. So we had a good time with that. Got to meet a lot of YouTubers. Big guys, Rob Finds Treasure, Silver Seeker, they were there. Coin Crew. The community evidently didn't get advertised very well, so we didn't have a lot of traffic from the local area, and that was very disappointing. But I'm guessing it wasn't marketed correctly. I don't know. I don't know for sure. All I know for sure is they weren't there. I know the TV station came because I did an interview with them to try to get more people there. They still didn't show up. 18 hours, that ain't nothing for you, Adam. You work that long in a row without sleeping. Of course, you get paid for that. 2 rolls left. Hello, Farmer Phil. Good to see you. You come, you get to see all Baseman's goodies. Baseman has like the nicest coins at the show. There's also the regular coin dealers are there also selling. And I still think Baseman had the best looking stuff. No silvery. I'm going to look at that one. Right. That's a chubby one. It's a chubby one. Let's see what it is. Be a 2023 D. Yep. All the chubby ones that did not design this far. Last roll in the box. Western states are very big, yes. The east-west part can take you a while. The east-west part can take you a while. I know the drive across Kansas takes forever. Alright, no silver quarter. This is why I didn't live stream it last week. But no silver quarters for Paul tonight. No silver quarters. Let me get cleaned up and I'll open my package from Jim Cantor. Open our package from Jim. Get higher in the air for this. It's a humongous package. This. That's a long drive. That's a long drive, Michael. I've driven over 24 hours a couple times. Once to Canada going bear hunting, out to New Mexico going, maybe that was 18 hours, going elk hunting. We had a long drive. Let me see, Jim, it's got your address on it that you're not going to want to show. It's got my address on it. Yep, it does. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. Care about my address. Jim found this in his local coin shop. Ugh. It's not light. I'm still not high enough up to see the whole thing. I can't get high enough up to show the whole thing. Let's see. See if my old dull knife will cut this, or if I got to get out of pause for time back. Let's just get out of pause for time back. Da 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 da. taped her up good, buddy. You taped her up good. Hello, Steve. Good to see you. All right. Let's put it over here and I'll bring it back one by one. Okay, packing. Thanks for shipping this and finding it, Jim. Appreciate that. Oh, I think I found the clunk. That's the clunk, Jim. Whatever's in that is going clunk. This says, y'all can't see it because I got you too far away. It says gold and silver highlighted statehood quarter collection. Open this up. Pretty box. Pretty box. I found the clunk, Jim. I found the clunk. I'm going to have to put them back in order. Oh, man. There's a little chart on where they go. Wonder what if it devalues it any if I put them in the wrong spot. I'll have the boys make it all nice, neat, and organized. These are gold and silver. I don't suppose they're real silver. Are they real silver, Jim? That looks real silver. That looked real silver, Jim. I think those are silver. I think those are silver, Jim. I think those are silver quarters. Let me look at another one. By golly, Jim, I believe they're silver quarters. That's right. I think they're plated. Boy, the edge looks silver. I'll look them up. I'll look them up. We'll get them all back in, then I'll bring you down and show them to you. They are beautiful. Nobody gonna be upset at winning that. Especially if they were silver, Jim, they would have been a lot more expensive. If they are silver, we got a good deal on them. Alright, now let's bring you down. The statehood quarters, I assume, are gold gilded and silver plated. I'll verify on the silver thing. They are beautimous. Oop. I'll put one back in upside down. Of all the things that could have been clunking, that wasn't a bad thing, Jim. Awesome. So this is going to be one of the prizes in the 4,000 sub giveaway. So when we hit 4,000 subs, and we're at 3487 right now, we're going to give this away. We are going to give this away. Weigh one clad. Alright. These are going to weigh probably funny anyway because of the gold plating. I'll weigh them. Get the grams. .215. That must be grams. Grams. 0.214 grams is what I'm getting. Farmer Phil. Off a quarter. Unless that's grams. Possible I hit the wrong button. Oop. Try this again. Ounces. Where's a $50? Well, here's a regular quarter. That is 5.71. The difference is I know what a $50 is supposed to weigh. 11.2 grams for $50. Regular is 5.72. These gold plated ones are 6.08. So they're a little heavier. But I'm getting a different gram number, I think, than you did, Farmer Phil. Go back and find. Oh, 5.67 and 6.25. So they're between. They're between, Farmer Phil. Plastic coating. They feel like they do, Jim. They feel like they've got a plastic coating on them. So if you wanted to make them a pocket coin, you can see the plastic there. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Put that over here. Put that over here. Oh. Shoot back with it. Watch your ears again. I'm going to dump my quarters. All right. Yikes. Let's see what you're doing now, Jim. You're going to make me ship this and pay shipping on it twice. Wants to get it, wants to give it away. Let me see what you've done to me. 25 years of uncirculated mint sets. A collection of every U.S. uncirculated mint set from 1962 to 1987, combined with historic U.S. stamps and commemorative postmarks. I lost a page. Darn USPS. Let me put my pages back in. I've lost some pages. They've come out. They're not torn. They've just come out. Let me put them back in. And then the tour shall continue. The tour shall continue. And if I have to ship this back to Jim Cantor as a winner, I'm going to be very suspicious then. Save the box. Yeah, no kidding. I'll make this into 2 prizes, Jim. I'll make it into 2. Let's see. What did I do wrong? Put my page in it. put my page in it though. Put it there. No. All right. 1987 mint set. Ronald Reagan, Gorbachev, Washington stamp. Bet you've never seen one of these before, because I know I haven't. I didn't show the back, but the back's got a write-up on the coins as well. And the reverses, as Baseman would say, shipped for free. That is cool, Michael. It is very cool. 1986. Voyager, the stamps, the mint sets. $1985, little Pete Rose on there. Wait a minute, I got 85 ahead of 86. 86 ahead of 85, that won't stand. I'll fix that. Jim, I think I put them back in the wrong order. Because I got 84. I think they're supposed to be counting down. It's supposed to be 87. Oh, maybe I'm okay. 87, 86, 85. I'm okay. I'm okay. The Olympics, President Reagan. Right up on the reverse. Kind of the highlights of 1984. 1981. I may have lost 83 and 82, Jim. I may have lost 83 and 82. 1980. President Carter, 1979. Yeah, I may re-put them in here for increasing years, Michael, instead of decreasing. Jim purchased it for me. I'm going to give it away. Do I want to give it away? I haven't decided yet. Guess I'm not committed. 78. These things, I mean, this is big. Those things are 13 inches wide by maybe close to a foot tall. Oh, there weren't mint sets in 82 and 83. Yeah, I knew that. But thank you. 70, because 82 was my graduation year and I looked for them. 77. Bicentennial, 76. I have never seen this before. Ah, the 76 bicentennial set, the Ike, the Kennedy, and the George. Very cool. $75. I bet that's 75. Too bad that 75 half dollar isn't a 75, Jim. That would have been fun in the quarter. $74. Jim, did you check for the 74 DDDO? President Nixon. 40% silver. Nice, Jim. 76 3 coins. The dollar, half dollar, and quarter were all 40% silver. 73 possible DDO. Henry Kissinger, and he's still alive, believe it or not. He looked old in 73. 72, Mark Spitz in Germany, winning all his gold medals. President Nixon's trip to China. (1971). Apollo 15. Very cool. 1970. That one's silver. That one's silver. We're in the half dollar silver range now. 1969. You can tell that one's silver. Man walks on the moon. Kissinger turned 100. I know, woohoo, he might live forever. That's amazing. When I saw he was still alive, maybe I saw something, he turned 98 a couple years ago, I think. And I'm like, can he still be alive? He was an old man when I was a kid. In 73, I was 10 years old, and I thought he was old then. 1968, silver half dollar. What's the left top? On which one? 69 is Apollo 12. Both 70 halves, yeah, 40%ers. All 70s and before. 70 to 66. 68. 67 was a special mint set. There's a 40%er. We've got White, Grissom, and Chaffee on Apollo 1, from Apollo 1. And again on the reverse, excuse me, had to sneeze. I blew 67 out of the book. $1966, 40%er, LBJ. Those white things. Thank you. 1965, first year of the 40%er. None of us have one that nice in our collection, probably. Lyndon B. Johnson stamp. And I'm sure if I would read these, the pictures go with the written articles in the back. You know who's going to want this, Jim? Hudson's going to want this. Oh, I skipped 64. What are you doing, Paul? About a 90%er. How about a 90%er or two? Or a 90% dime or a 90% quarter? 1964. Oh, that's the little white things are to fill the sixth spot is a mint marker that says either Philadelphia or Denver. Little tokens. And my birth year, aging myself, 1963, How do you feel about a Proof Benji 90%er, Kennedy 90%er, I'm sorry, George 90%er, and Rosie 90%er, and also over here, more 90%ers. President Kennedy from 63. Jim, you did well. It's a great pickup. It's going to make a fabulous giveaway. I just got to get it, keep it from the boys. 1960. Oh, wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. How about 1962? How about a couple more Benji proofs? 90% quarters, 90% dimes. From 1962, Jackie and President Kennedy. Castro has evidently made the story. No less mint marks. I don't think there was room, or maybe it would have taken the price range out of whack. We will read 1963 if I can get the this to where I can read it. The achievements and tragic loss of President John F. Kennedy were the dominant events of 1963. During that year, the energetic leader was moving the nation forward in such vital areas as civil rights legislation and nuclear disarmament when he was cruelly assassinated. The year was also highlighted by a historic civil rights demonstration in Washington, D.C. Talks all about that. President Kennedy talks about Martin Luther King Jr. Won't read the whole thing, but very, very cool, Jim Cantor. Thank you. I think this will make a wondrous 4,000 subscriber giveaway. Let's see if I can get it. Put away without tearing it up. I only saw one page that had a couple that were injured. All the rest are in good shape. All the mint sets are retail 500 plus just for the mint sets, Jim. Wow. We did extremely well then, Jim. And I'm going to give it away? Really? I'm going to give it away? I'm going to give it away. Yeah, a couple of the rings I think in shipping got shifted. I can fix that. I have the technology. I have the technology. Amazing book. So when we hit 4,000 subs, somebody else is going to own this. Somebody else is going to own this and the gold and silver state quarter set. So, as you see people on other channels, let them know that you saw our 4,000 sub giveaway, and our 5,000 sub giveaway is mega cool as well. And that they need to come sub so we can get to 4,000 sooner and give this away. Getting there. Back to 1980. Yeah, very cool. Jim Cantor found this at his local coin shop, sent me pictures and a note saying, hey, how would you feel about this for a giveaway? And with the price, and I said, let's do it, man. Let's do it. You buy it, I'll send you the money. Very cool, Jim. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. You've been such a great supporter of our channel. Let me put this back in its box. I have to hide that from the kids for a while. May have to hide that from the kids for a while. That's what I may have to do. Very, very cool. And you all got to see it live, so spread the word. Spread the word. Warehouses of undeliverable mail. All right, let's do a giveaway. We got 24 people in. Oh, I didn't put my... I don't know if this will work or not. We'll try. We will try. We will try. Let's see. Cloudbot. Giveaways. Coinsomniacs giveaway is right there. Might be working. It might be working. It is. Exclamation raffle will enter you, and I shall be right back. All right, let's see how much time is left. Let's see how much time is left. 1 minute and 8 seconds. 1 minute and 8 seconds, exclamation raffle. Here's the best way you could help us get to 4,000 subs quickly. First off, let me move my camera, overhead camera, so you can see me. We have a short video coming out this evening at 11:45, I think. Could be 11:30. Could be 11:15. We do short videos every day. I've started making them late in the day because they seem to do better for some reason based on when they re-release them. We are gaining most of our new subscribers via the shorts. Not all, but most. More people get to see the short videos, get it recommended, the more likes and comments it has. So if you all would make it a routine when you see one of our short videos come out, and there's one a day, to go like it and make a comment. Even if the comment says pennies or dimes or whatever the topic is, quarters, just that. That will help us get those short videos in front of more people. And we are having a conversion rate of about 2%. So if 100 people watch the video, we get about 2 subscribers. If 1,000 people watch it, we get about 20. We had a video recently that we got 3,100 views on, and we got 79 subscribers off of that. So if you all would make a habit of liking and making a comment on our short videos, that will help us out tremendously and help that sub number grow. We don't get a plaque till 100,000, so it's not like time critical, but it would help us to get 4,000 better. Thank you, Thomas Allen. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. I've given up trying to figure out their short schedule. I think it changes every day. Yeah, I'm telling you, Farmer Phil, it's very hard to figure out how to be successful with short videos. Exclamation raffle, you got 7 seconds. Well, I'll reopen it. It closed it at 7 seconds. Exclamation raffle. I had been doing our shorts at 6 p.m. every day, and they were doing wonderfully. And then they stopped doing wonderfully. But then they started re-releasing them at midnight, and they did wonderfully when they re-released at midnight. So I started releasing my shorts at midnight, and they did well. And then they stopped doing well, and I started doing them at 6 again, and now I'm back to midnight. So I haven't figured it out. All right, I'm going to shut this down in 3, 2, 1, 0. Good luck, everybody. What am I giving away? That's a good question. What am I giving away? Let's give away one of those, shall we? Oh, it's crispy. Oh, it's a nice one. The winner is, good luck, Kason 2006 is the winner. Kason, you need to send me an email claiming your prize and giving me your shipping address, and I will ship that out to you. I got to get my camera back over here so I can show you what I'm giving you, Kason. Got to be able to show you what I'm giving you. All right, let's complete that. Close that. Come back here. Go back to full screen. Kason, you've got a very crispy, I mean crispy. Some of these have been pretty crinkly. This one is crispy. 1957 $1 silver certificate graded VGVF. I'm going to tell you that one's better than that. Blue certificate in silver, payable to the bearer on demand. And that dude is crispy. It's a nice one, Kason. Congratulations. No, as of right now, they're not sending notifications out on short videos. They supposedly are going to start sending notifications out on shorts, but right now they are not. So I'm going to be releasing ours between 11 and 12 at night. How you can find them, if you go to our channel and click on the shorts button, it will show you all the shorts we've done in chronological order. So you can find them that way if we've got one out there. Tasty water. Well, thank y'all for watching tonight. I appreciate it. That short will be coming out soon. No silver quarters tonight. You know, I kind of gotten spoiled with my two last week, but I guess we'll try again next week. We'll see what happens. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. I'm showing 50 likes, so thank y'all for that too, very much. Y'all have a, you've made it past hump day. No to live stream. I wish at least John Jacobs, they would do that, would be nice. If they'd at least do that, I would appreciate them doing that. So have a good Thursday, Friday. Make sure you check us out on Saturday, 2 p.m. We're starting the donator stream. We do have 4 boxes left right now if anyone's interested. And then we've got a mega auction. Treasure Hunt will be here. Hudson and Red will be here. We're going to have a great stream on Saturday. And we'll see all of you then, because that's when Paul will have more spare time. Good night and God bless all.